meditation, I received a message that there's a situation within the collective energy. There's somebody that has something going on in their life and that they're really wanting answers. They're not understanding it. So let's see what this is. Not understanding what's happening. Why is so much happening? It's like one thing after the other. That's what I just heard. One thing after the other. So what is this here? One card here on this. Okay. We have happy together, enduring love, marriage, deep conversation, strong commitment, togetherness, harmonious relationship, celebration of love, joyful relationships. Okay, so the situation that you're unsure about is a relationship. And I get the feeling that you're not sure of this person's feelings or what they're wanting at this point. I'm going to use this little stand for you. Okay. I did pull out this deck here, which is themed on relationships, because I was feeling that there was a situation, but intuitively it was more towards romance. So I was right on that as far as what I was feeling. I knew there was a situation. It felt very urgent. But I was focusing more on that, but was still feeling relationship. So I wasn't quite sure where we were going with this. Okay. Look at this. We have true love. True love comes when you least expect it. And then we have commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. So what I'm feeling here is the reason why you're so, let's just say, confused about the situation is maybe there hasn't been a full-on commitment from this person yet, or there was one, but there was a separation, and that's why we have think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. So it's kind of like you're recommitting to this relationship. Could be that you are married and that you're trying again, or you're going to, let's just say, instead of having a dating thing, it's like, is this relationship going further than just dating? That could be why you're like questioning, like, where are we going with this? Okay, let's get some more cards here. Man holding a heart. Definitely about love. Definitely about a relationship. Positive outcome with the sun. We have angel of love. So the angels are helping you with this. We have healer of ages. And then woman holding a heart. We have patience. And it came out in the reverse position. And I had to flip woman holding a heart because she was in the reverse position. So what I'm feeling here is that because we have the angels that are helping you. This is a divine connection, that they're helping you and this person come together, and that it's been a long time coming with patience in the reverse position. It's like, that's why I feel that you're maybe not necessarily confused by the situation, but it's kind of like, well, I don't understand where this is going. Why isn't it happening? Why can't it just happen? And you're running out of patience. And then we have the goddess of the moon. And we just had that Libra full moon, which is releasing any kind of relationship blocks. Caring connections, thinking man. I can't help but continue to look because of the fact that this is really a powerful message here. So it's like it tells the story. Let's just say the things that are underneath the deck, it tells the story of what we're not seeing. So what I'm feeling is that you and this person, it's been a long time coming as far as healing this connection, as far as the relationship. There's been a lot of things that have come up that you and them are on again, off again, and you're needing to trust that this is going to happen. I feel like because patience came out in the reverse position that you're running out of hope. Like, this is not everything. Like, why do I keep going back to this person? Why can't it just happen? I don't understand. It's like your lack of belief. And that they're saying to go back to when you first felt what you felt with this person, when you first felt the connection. It's like you're needing to open up your heart. We have the Page of Swords as I split the deck, which is, for me, thinking about something differently, but it's also relaying that because pages are about messages. So it's like I said before, the angels, the divine, are helping you. But on the other side of that, the Knight of Pentacles, and what that's saying is that this is a moment of where there's a need for patience. There's a moment where things are going to take some time. The on again, off again, it broke your trust in the relationship. It broke your faith that, like if this person keeps leaving me or if these things keep happening between us, it's like it broke your faith in what this was. And I do believe that we're talking about a divine feminine that's needing to heal her heart. So there's love within this connection. And then we have the Page of Cups. And you could talk about an apology, love messages, opening up emotionally, being vulnerable, speaking from your heart, telling your person how you feel. Two of Pentacles. It's the balance of the relationship that's needed, that commitment, of like things are going to happen, but if you're choosing to move forward, don't go back and forth. Like, don't bring up things from like the past. Don't live in the past. Live in the present of what you're doing, and that will help you to continue forward with this commitment. There we go. See? Justice with the balance and that Libra moon. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So we're definitely, this relationship needs a good balance in order for it to move forward. But part of that balance is you believing in that connection again. Believing that it's possible. Going back to the beginning about thinking about how you felt about them from the very beginning. Like what made you talk to this person? What made you, you know, believe that they were your true love. They were the one, right? You have to, like, go back to that. We have success. Your current venture will excel if you stick with it. Now, how I said before, you're going back and forth. It's like I'm not trying to say that a relationship is a project, but basically, let's just be real. It is a project. It is something that you have to work on. It is something that sometimes doesn't come as natural as we would hope that it would. Like, oh, if we're meant to be, it'll just happen. Well, the thing is that you have two people that have lived two separate lives until they've gotten to that point where they meet each other. And therefore, you both have gone through things. You both have experienced things that have shaped you as a person. So therefore, they have their baggage and you have yours. And if you're somebody who doesn't open up as quickly because of things that happened in your past, then that's something that you need to actively work on doing. Because somebody will feel that. Like, you know, like just because you're not open doesn't mean that you're hiding something. It means that you're not comfortable with being vulnerable because you were hurt in the past. And sometimes explaining that to your person helps, you know, or if you go in too quickly and you're all open and then that person isn't ready, that could have broken your heart because you thought that, oh, they're the one, they're my true love and we're going to be together. And like, you know, like you were all in and this person was like, we need to take time here. I'm not all in yet. Yes, I do want to be with you, but I need to go slow. So it's like finding the balance and staying with that, like knowing where that person's at, staying on the same page, even if that same page is moving slow. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have knowledge. You are learning as you go, so stay open. So again, like I was saying before, that you're being guided. There's guidance here that's helping you to heal this. We have illumination. What you could not see before becomes clear. Like I was saying before, there's definitely something here that going forward, you know, is going to help you to see things differently. You know, it's kind of like I said before, you're going back to the beginning. Like, why were you with them? Because if this is, like I was saying before, if you're married and you're considering divorce, if you were to go into counseling, the counselor would then say to you, go back to the beginning as to why you and them started, you know, like even dating, you know, like write the pros and cons of the relationship. Like what do you see, you know, good, bad, the ugly, like all of it, like about this person. Why were you even talking to them? Who are they to you? And if this is somebody that you love and care about, start from there. And that's what's going to help you to, let's just say, bring energy of healing. It's almost like sparks the healing again. It begins it's like breathing new life into something that's already there. You know, you're breathing new life back into it is what I'm hearing. You're breathing new life back into your situation. You're breathing new life back into you. I want to get some more here on, because like I said before, the divine feminine heart is closed. Why is the divine feminine's heart closed? And we have Judgment in the reverse position. You made some bad judgment calls about this situation. And it's brought you some consequences that you're having to face right now. Let's say you believe this person was cheating on you. You believe this person was playing a game with you, that they really weren't that into you, and that they just kept you on the sidelines. They were stringing you along. Like, all these, that's very negative to think about somebody, right? And you believe that to be true. And so that's what caused the back and forth of the relationship, when really this person was completely committed to you and your relationship. And now your bad judgment has caused this rift, and you're wondering, like, part of you is, let's just say, part of you is thinking that these bad judgments were the truth. Like, this person never wanted to be with you. When really, in actuality, they did. And you're starting to realize that part. But you're still having to face the consequences of you believing such negativity, let's just say. Okay. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position here. Missed opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was a missed opportunity. Because, like I said, this person was really all in, but you, somewhere along the way, you lost sight of why you were thinking that they were the one. Yeah, see? Five of Wands. That's, you had a battle within yourself going on. And you were thinking, you know, there's an old saying, you need to love yourself first before you could accept someone else's love. And if you weren't believing that this person could love you, this person wanted to be with you, where was that coming from? If it, you know, it wasn't coming from them. So where was that coming from? It was coming from within inside you. And if you're voicing what you feel to be true, let's just say, and if you're speaking it like as if facts, right? Passing judgment on this person, other people are going to think that what you're saying is true about them. So therefore, that's also feeding that inner conflict. So it was like, when was it going to stop? Yeah, see? Six of Swords. Rite of passage. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon in the reverse position. You were unfairly judging them. Justice in the reverse. Misjudging the relationship. Misjudging their intentions. Believing in something that wasn't real. Like trying to win an argument that really wasn't existing. But the argument was actually within you, not them. And you were speaking to them, accusing them of things that weren't real. And are you realizing that? And now you're wanting... Yeah, see? You're realizing that. With the Fool popping out here. You're realizing this. And that's why you're in this space of urgency, of wanting to know. Like, do I have the chance of the happy together with this person? You're in a space of understanding. You're in a space of healing because the divine has stepped in. But now you're wanting to get back to that because you know where you once were with that person. But the thing is that you have to deal with the consequences of what you did. And is this person willing to start again? Yeah, see, Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. It says lessons unlearned. There's still some things that you need to learn. And we have the Lovers in the reverse position. And you're haunted by the lessons that you didn't learn. By the choices that you made. You're haunted by them. But the thing is why did you make those choices about this person? That's where the lessons lie. Like, why was it that you didn't believe that this relationship was possible? It's like you wanted it, but it's almost like you wanted it, but you didn't believe it to be true. You wanted to be with them, but you didn't believe it was possible. It was right there, but you yourself needed to believe in that. Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Is this person willing to begin again? To start from the beginning? You know, like I said before, breathing new life into something that's old. And you're afraid that it's already dead. We have the Star. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. Right now, this person is thinking about healing this relationship, but they haven't yet decided. They're thinking, but they haven't quite gotten there yet. And we have the Tower in the reverse position. They're thinking about it, but not fully. What are they avoiding? Oh, wow. They're thinking that if you have said, I want to heal this, I want to be with you, I love you, I understand, they're thinking that this is like this grand gesture, but it's also some kind of temptation that this is possible, the Ace of Cups. That's what they're going back and forth. Like, is this real? Is this possible? Because that is their wish come true. It's like it is what they're wanting. It is something that they themselves have hoped for. But the thing is that you and them have tried many times, and it hasn't worked. Why would this time work? Because right now they're not buying it that you've changed. Because they're still thinking that you're in that same place that you're not seeing. But they're going to come to a compromise with you. Because they do understand that the reason why you were in this place is because of, like I said, there's a reason why you doubted it. And that reason was within you. And that reason was caused by your trauma. And that you didn't understand until recently that that's what it was caused. Like there's some kind of trauma, because it says accepting past trauma. So this person is understanding that there's something within you that wasn't allowing you to open up to this connection. So they do understand that. I want to get a new deck. And I want to ask it again. I want to ask again. Because that's really what this is about, right? You want to know if this person's going to give you another chance. Because we know they haven't decided. But we're going to ask. Because I feel like they're still in that holding spot of deciding. They're very slow. They're very stubborn. So there's the Knight of Pentacles. They're slow at making this decision on whether or not they should begin. I get you. Okay. But will they? They're afraid of being hurt again. That's the problem here. They're afraid that this is, let's just say, a false promise of this is the time we're going to heal this. They're afraid. That's what they're feeling right now. There's that Tower again. The divine will step in. Because that little bit of hope does still live in them. That this is possible. That it's not a missed opportunity. But you got to give them time. They will get there. And I feel that you know that. So trust in that with the High Priestess. Like you not hearing from them right now is a transitional point because they have to go within. They have to search their soul. You know, like as far as like, is this worth going at it again? Like all those things that a person would go through in order to get to that point. That's what's happening right here. And you have to stay like positive. I know it's difficult, but your energy and staying positive will help the situation, right? So like to stay grounded. And here's the King. We have this, like I said before, it's divine counterpart energy here. It's like you're helping this energy to balance out. By you staying grounded helps the energy to stay grounded. By you staying grounded and not inundating them with messages, like sending a whole bunch of text messages, please, please, please kind of thing, and allowing them their space is going to help the situation too. Because I feel right now it's like you have this like 50-50 shot. Because we keep getting the same message. But right now they're like stop, just give me a minute. There we go with the 2 cups, like I said. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen as quickly as you'd like, is what I'm feeling here. And that's why the message is happy. You will be happy together. Go back to the place where you first started with this person and have patience. You will get there. It will take time, but don't anxiously focus in on whether or not it will happen. Just trust that it will. You'll hear from them. You will. You'll hear from them. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope that this message has helped you. Thank you for being here today. I truly appreciate your time and energy. If this message has resonated with you, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below because I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you again in the next one. Take care and have a blessed day.